Hey, how is everyone? Hope everyone had a good shower this morning. Um, I'm sure that you enjoy getting up in the morning, taking a nice hot shower, get woken up, and the fresh feeling that you have afterwards. And I'm sure you enjoy the fresh feeling smell of the person next to you. Imagine if that shower wasn't available to you every morning. I'm Jimmy Edwards, and I'm here to talk to you today about water conservation. Water conservation is a very important issue. With today's growth in population, which the U.S. Census Bureau reported at their estimate for January 1st, 2009 would be 305.5 million people. And that was a growth rate of 9% from the same time of 2008. That's a lot of people. And the growth rate is probably going to be 9% for 2010. That's even more people. So we have to start wondering about our resources. We don't want to use up all of our resources, especially water, because water is a recycled resource. Whatever we use evaporates, comes back as rain, if it rains that year. Here's a chart of North Carolina. This is this time last year. This is now. The dark area shows exceptional drought. Exceptional drought causes many different things, but mostly for the larger cities it causes water restrictions. We wouldn't have to have water restrictions if everyone would pull together and conserve water, just using common sense. There's several things you can do. When you're brushing your teeth, cut the water off. Wet your toothbrush, cut the water off, brush your teeth, cut it back on, rinse your toothbrush, rinse your mouth, so on and so forth. There's the approximate use per household in the United States of water is between 70 and 100 gallons a day. Combine that to, or multiply 70 to 100 gallons a day by 305.5 million people. That's a lot of water. So what we need to do is we all need to pull together and think of ideas or start using ideas to save water, to ease the restrictions of the larger cities. Even well water, if you have well water, that will be affected by drought conditions. I know in our area 2 years ago we had an exceptional drought, and 6 people that I personally know had to re-drill wells so that they could have water. Wells was going dry left and right. Winston-Salem, Greensboro, Charlotte, larger cities around my area. I live in a rural area, but the larger cities imposed water restrictions. They couldn't water their grass, they couldn't wash their cars except on certain days and stuff like this. But like I said, with conservation, just small steps can make a difference. Brushing your teeth, cutting the water off while you're brushing your teeth. Turn the shower on. All that water that just runs down the drain while you're waiting for the water to get hot, take a little bucket in there. Run it into a bucket. When your water gets hot, set the bucket out, take a shower. Then use the excess water that you caught in the bucket to water your household plants and water the pets or something like that. Your appliances, well, actually your fixtures, your faucets, your shower heads, you don't have to run out and replace them, but when you do have to replace them, Why not replace them with low flow restrictors? Something that just, you still get the same amount of pressure and everything, it just, not as much water comes through it in the long run. Flushing the commode. You don't think much about that. Today's new toilets are energy efficient, or water efficient, I should say. So if you have a newer home, you shouldn't have to worry much about that. But for me, I have an older home, so what we do is we take a 2 liter soda bottle, fill it with water, drop it down in the tank. This disperses the water in the tank, which means it takes less water to fill the tank to flush the commode. Um, Rainwater. We catch rainwater into a barrel. Set it to. There's several different ways you can do it, but we just set a barrel out at the downspout of the gutters. We capture that water. We wash our cars with it. Little more inconvenient than just squirting the hose, but it's effective. We have to use our resources to the most of what we can get out of them. Here's some more ideas. Don't run your dishwasher unless you have a full load. Don't rinse off your dishes. Don't pre-rinse your dishes before you run the dishwasher. If you wash your dishes the old-fashioned way by hand, then use as little dish detergent as you can to get the job done effectively. But that's going to cause you to use less. You can also keep a pitcher of water in the refrigerator. That way you don't have to run the water to let it get cold for the first part and then waste all the water that's running through just to get 2 or 3 drinks of water. There's lots of things that you as an individual can do to make this potentially huge problem better. Um, we must get involved and participate in conserving water for our future generations to come. One person can make a difference, and I'm counting on you to help me make a difference in water conservation. Thank you.